Hello, I want to talk about this book today, and this won the Costa Book Award, and it's a poetry book by Hannah Lowe called The Kids. It's always difficult to talk about poetry because poetry is so personal, isn't it? I mean, what one person sees in a poem, another person will see something totally different. But this one, for me, it really resonated. The first part particularly, because Hannah Lowe was a teacher, and I was a teacher. And so what she's writing about really resonates with me. It's almost as though I taught the same kids that she did. And the beginning of the book with these pupils is just, I could really visualise it. She's got the poem about the queen bee, the girl who comes into the classroom that's sort of full of makeup and sort of hard as nails and just stares you out. Who's going to be the queen of the classroom, you or her? We've all, I've taught people like that. The kids that are bored, you're sort of teaching them something that that they're really not going to use, not going to deal with again in their future lives. And there's a brilliant one, and the one that really did it for me was the theatre trip. And she turns them into dogs, and she's got the dogs that are running off ahead, the dogs that have sort of not doing as they're told, and the little obedient dogs. And I used to take drama trips, and yes, you'd have these kids trailing behind you, and your eyes were all over the place. And then, as she says at the end of this sonnet, it's as soon as the curtains lift in the theatre and these kids are looking at the stage, they change, because what to them wasn't going to be a meaningful experience becomes one, because they can recognise what they've been taught. They can hear the words on stage that they've been taught in the classroom, and suddenly there's a curtain opening. So the poems about the schools I really resonated with. They really took me back. Other poems in here, she talks about her own experience of growing up, her own experience of being in the classroom as a pupil. And then she moves on to her son and his experiences and her feelings. And yeah, I really like this. The first half with the teaching spoke more to me than the second parts. But yeah, I can see why it was picked as a winner. And I don't read an awful lot of poetry, but yeah, I did like this one. I could visualise what she was writing about. So that is The Kids by Hannah Lowe, this year's Costa Book Award winner. So take care, see you later, and bye.